Well, President Joe Biden, no longer burdened by what has been, still looks completely lost, giving a long, vacant stare as Kamala Harris talks. Or maybe that's what everyone does when Kamala Harris talks. Have a listen.
It's an extraordinary testament to the importance of having a president who understands the power of diplomacy and understands the strength that rests in understanding the significance of diplomacy and strengthening alliances. This is an incredible day.
Yeah, that was the first time Joe Biden's ever seen Kamala Harris in real life. And just like Joe, there is a reason. They don't like Kamala Harris talking without a teleprompter. Here is her attempt to explain her stance on inflation.
Prices have gone up, and families and individuals are dealing with the realities of that bread costs more, that gas costs more. And we have to understand what that means. That's about the cost of living going up. That's about having to stress and stretch limited resources. That's about a source of stress for families that is not only economic, but is on a daily level, something that is a heavy weight to carry.
Joining us now is journalist and commentator Brad Palumbo. Brad, good to see you as always. Any idea what Kamala Harris is on about?
No, I'm still trying to parse that one. I mean, look, if anybody's good for a bit of incoherent word salad, it's Kamala Harris. And I can't blame Joe Biden for looking so dazed and confused for once, because I kind of was too, trying to understand that. And I think that's why they shield Kamala from scrutiny, right? She's going through a bit of a honeymoon phase right now. She's up in the polls. She's doing well, but she's probably going to try to evade interviews and press conferences that are free-ranging, because when she's actually just given a microphone and let to just go on, you end up with this bizarre kind of, she always sounds like a kid who didn't do the reading in class in college, who's just like saying words to fill space that don't actually mean anything. It's really, it's something to behold when Kamala is going in full flow.
Kamala Harris Political Action Committee is soliciting anti-Trump posts from OnlyFans stars, Brad. Now, that's weird. What's going on here?
Yeah, so we had a PAC for the Kamala Harris campaign, or supporting Kamala Harris, actually is reaching out to TikTok creators and offering them large sums of money, as much as $1,500. This was just exposed by the New York Post, for them to create videos supporting Kamala and opposing Trump. This, might sound odd, but is unfortunately kind of par for the course. But what's hilarious is these PR people didn't do their research. So they reached out to Michael Dougherty, who's actually a MAGA, Trump-supporting, gay OnlyFans star. And he said, quite hilariously, that I might do OnlyFans, but I wouldn't, that doesn't mean I'll whore myself out and my values to Kamala. So it's good to know he has some standards. I think it's sad. It's really, it reeks of desperation, but that when you're bribing people to say nice things about you on the internet and just mass sending this out to anyone with a TikTok following, it does reek a little bit of desperation.